So before we start our lesson today, we're going to go over our classroom expectations like we do every day. So our first one is being respectful to teachers, peers, the people around you, and the property in our classroom. The second one is being prepared, making sure we have all of our material ready for the day and our lesson. And 3 is being active learners, so participating in the group discussions and making sure that we're following along with everything we're doing. Today we're going to be working on how to gather information from our topic to start our papers and being able to start putting our information in our graphic organizer that's going to help us organize everything we're doing. Okay, so by the end of today, we're going to try and find 2 resources to help us back up our information with our paper. And yeah, so for the beginning, I'm going to ask you some questions to help us figure out where we're at today. So where do we look for information? Where can we find it? Anybody? How about the books? Can we look at books to find our information?
Yes.
Woohoo. Can we use the internet?
Yes.
But we have to be very, very careful about the internet because we want to make sure we're having credible sources. How do we make sure that the information we find backs up our topic? What do we need to do? Do we need to read through it carefully? Make sure it's credible? And now we're going to figure out what our graphic organizer looks like. Yay! So we're going to use our concept diagram to fill in our keywords and other examples and sources and information from our sources to help back up our lovely paper. Let's see here. So for the different parts of our graphic organizer, we are going to use number 1 here for our topic, so our main part of our paper. So we're going to put in our topic here. So if you have a topic in mind, you can write that topic there, or you can just fill this out and I'll give you another one at the end of the class for you to fill out and take home for our next class period. So after you have your topic written, number 2, which is going to be our overall concept with our paper, this is going to be your paper title. So you'll make sure your paper title is all in there. Again, if you have your paper topic and your paper title already in mind, you can write those instead of writing the words. Okay, and now we're going to look over here at 3 keywords. Your keywords are going to be things that stick out for you within your sources. So when you're looking at all your different things or things you already know, your main things are going to be in your keywords. So this will be your things that stick out. So that's your things that stick out to you. Okay, and then we're going to talk about our always present. This is a section that has the straight lines. This is when we're going to start talking about our body paragraphs. So in your body paragraphs, you're going to have 3 main body paragraphs. These body paragraphs are going to help back up your main idea of what your topic is in your paper. So for this one, we're going to put body paragraph. Sorry, that was a really horrible handwriting. And then we're also going to put our main idea. So remember that we need stuff to back up the main idea. Okay, give you a minute to write all that down. Make sure everything's backed up. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the sometimes present. This is going to be where your squiggly lines are, but instead of doing our sometimes present stuff, we're going to do our supporting details. So everything that's supported from your body paragraphs is going to go in the middle, so you know that it's supporting your main idea. next one. This one is going to be where you're going to label your sources, so this way you know where they're from. So say we had a Time magazine article, we'd write Time Mag, short for magazine, Time Mag. Where else can we probably have as a source? Could we do in class? So we'll put in class. So those are the different kind of things that you can use in your thing. Okay, so we're going to move on to step 5 of our concept diagram. Step 5 is going to be these two things that we have, your examples and your non-examples. This is where you're going to put what you found within your sources. So your ones that your example are going to be the things that are true. So what backs up your sources? Okay, so anything that is true that backs up your sources is going to go on the example side. Your non-examples are things that are not supporting your main idea, which would be over here if they were. If they're not supporting, they're going to go over here. So things that are false or don't support your main idea go here. Okay, make sure everybody's got that so far. Okay, and then we're going to move on to step 7. Step 7 is going to be what our thesis statement is. Does anybody know what a thesis statement is?
The main idea of our paper?
Yes, it's going to be the last sentence of your main idea paragraph. So it'll be in your intro paragraph, which is going to be your main idea. So that's where this is going to go. So your thesis statement is going to go right here. Okay. Okay, and I'll give you guys a few minutes to finish that. Okay, and remember students that we can also use this concept diagram for more than just writing papers in this class. You can use it for other classes as well, helping support other main ideas. Okay, so if everybody could go to their partners, your table partners, and I'm going to ask you some questions that you're going to talk to about them. We're going to, if you have a topic in mind, could you explain them what your topic is and why you chose it? Okay, and the next one is, what do you know already about that topic that you could put in your organizer right away? Where can you find information? Awesome. Okay, so we worked on how we fill out our concept diagram, how we go through our information of our paper. You guys already know the different parts of our paper like we've already discussed. And now what you guys can do is you can go through and find your sources. And then if you guys want a better diagram to look at, I also have this one here, the Think Focus. It's got a little bit more information on it. If you want, I can make copies of that one. You guys can take that one home as you fill in your information. Let me know if you guys need another diagram and I will get that to you. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.